This is the third video on balancing reactions, so I'm going to give you a minute here, go ahead and pause it, and review the general guidelines on balancing reactions. So here I have the combustion of a hydrocarbon. C2H4 plus O2 reacts to produce H2O and CO2. So first thing I'm going to do is take inventory. So I have carbon on both sides, I have hydrogen on both sides, and I have oxygen on both sides. I have 2 carbons on my reactant side, I have 4 hydrogens on my reactant side, and I have 2 oxygens on my reactant side. On my product side, I have 1 carbon, I have 2 hydrogens, and I have 3 oxygens. Don't forget to pay attention to your subscripts. You have 2 oxygens right here and 1 oxygen right here, totaling 3 oxygens. So the next trick when balancing reactions is if you have anything alone, do it last. So here, if you look at all of the components of your reaction, carbon and hydrogen are together, oxygen here is all alone, hydrogen and oxygen are together, and carbon and oxygen are together. So because my O2 is all alone, I want to do it last. Now the reasoning behind this is whatever coefficient you add in front of the O2, it's only going to change the oxygen. It won't change anything else. So for example, if I add a coefficient in front of C2H4, it's going to change the carbons and it's going to change the hydrogens. So I'm going to start off with balancing my carbons. So I have 2 carbons on my reactant side. I'm going to put a coefficient of 2 in front of CO2 on my product side. Now I have 2 carbons on my product side, but also take a look that 2 distributes to the O2, so I have 4 oxygens right here plus 1 would give me a total of 5 oxygens. Now I balance my hydrogens. I have 4 on my reactant side, so I'm going to put a coefficient of 2 in front of H2O. I have 4 hydrogens now, but that 2 also distributes to the oxygen, so I have 2 plus 4 oxygens, totaling 6. Now I do oxygen last. So I have 6 oxygen on my product side, so I need to add a coefficient of a 3 in front of my O2. 3 times 2 is now 6 oxygens. Check my work. I have 2 carbons, and I have 2 carbons. Check. I have 4 hydrogens. I have 4 hydrogens. Check. I have 6 oxygens, and I have 2 plus 4, I have 6 oxygens. Check. Your final balanced reaction is this. C2H4 plus 3O2 reacts to produce 2H2O plus 2CO2. Your molar ratio would be 1 to 3 to 2 to 2. So again, 1 to 3 to 2 to 2.